It's fine. A dream, the four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Nothing like a little unrest.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
To the meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
All right.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. Too slow. Nice try. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
For making this time.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn.
my lord Marquis. It is you. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your...
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you could...
1,000 apologies, my lord.
It's all right.
I am here at Martha's Rest, tasked with learning what I am able of, and what I have learned is grim. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and the realm threatens to... Your lord uncle, however...
That sounds like...
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of them. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times...
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they...
One I sent to investigate the Republic.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down.
Thank you, my lord.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are back.
Fuck! How the hell? The finest cell swords in...
Could be I know something more.
Clive! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about...
Have you?
Go on.
All right, it's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so. For your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in 2 places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Finest cell swords in store. Fuck! How the hell did...
The gentlemen of the town guard are back. Mummy. What a mess.
You fought very bravely. Safety.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Let's go. Run like the wind. Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now, and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Get him!
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you, anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll or I'll kill you myself!
Goose, no.
Enough, all of you!
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally
me for what you did to me!
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen. Good girl.
Faster!
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat. Stay down!
Slow. expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much has changed in the Republican army.
You've seen this kind of thing before?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look...
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison, his men confiscated my effects.
The captain is no more.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst them.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army, those who weren't recalled, now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, if he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me.
I'm not. I'm looking for some...
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7 high houses of... It's been... Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some...
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands. It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help them.
Which way did they go?
South.
All right. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach. Visit the Vale. Tell them...
Thank you. I shall...
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Stay down! Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you.
And stand by, as ill might befall the heir to the ducal...
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits...
Rockford, if you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the...
I shall return to Northreach, but allow me to thank you first.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've... I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I may.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn.
I see you're still here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow. Speaking of which, I
only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects were...
I am afraid that Grim Storm is in crisis, and we must work together.
As it is mine.
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
So?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as...
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, now then. You stay right where you are. Let's out these grand old chefs of yore and you... And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He is good as...
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than part...
So, not fit for consumption then?
What luxury is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A male's...
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right.
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women?
I'll give it some thought.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to
I didn't mean to make... I just thought I had to...
Aye, well, someone had to. You reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not. You've always been me right, and I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need...
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't...
That's as maybe. He'll need to start looking out for himself. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like...
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion...
What do I owe the honour? Not Sancthornian, do you? That it? Fine.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. Clive! Quick look. Seen enough?
How may I help you today, Clive? All in good time, eh?